Hello guys.
Yes.
My name is Chelsea Njeri.
Chelsea, my team.
I play the right wing last man.
Yes. In the national team, sure? Yes?
Yes.
Usisema tusiogope Chelsea. Chelsea wanakuanga ni watu wa power. I hope you unakuanga shabiki wa Chelsea wa timu ya football. Aya, usikue mtu wa Arsenal. Of course, we allow the lady, of course.
Hey. My name is Lindsay Howie and I play second forward or right or left wing last man.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Please, tafadhali tuambie majina yako.
Hello guys. My name is Tasha Howie.
Yes.
I'm from Parkland Saria Girls High School.
Yes.
I play center in the World Cup.
Wonderful. Well done. Tuanze maboys sasa.
Mimi kwa majina naitwa Wayne Deda.
Yes.
Nacheza position 1 goalkeeper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful kabisa. Alafu of course acha tuanze na mwenye yako hapa.
Naitwa Alexander Mutoa.
Yes.
Nacheza second right, second left.
Second left, ndio? Safi. Alafu ndugu yetu pale.
Yeah. Naitwa Hassan Abdul.
Hassan Abdul.
Yeah.
Karibu.
Playing second right position.
Second right position. And of course tumalizie na ndugu yetu pale.
I'm Joseph Aluhala.
Joseph.
I was the coach for the boys team in the first Junior RollBall World Cup.
Well done coach. Coach, well done. Congratulations. And of course, wacha coach tuanze na wewe basi sasa juu umeanzia hapo. Coach, tell us your experience. Experience ilikuwa vipi looking at Kenya hosting this particular competition, looking at us finishing on the podium. Yeah. How was it how was it, of course, from preparations to the games and now, and what are you looking forward to?
I would say it's been a journey.
Yes.
So it was the first time we were having the under 17 category playing RollBall. I know from history, you know that the senior World Cups have been happening. We've had the 6th RollBall World Cup in 2023 where Kenya won for both men and women. So RollBall in Kenya has been doing well in the senior category, and I think that's where the Kenya RollBall Federation felt that it would be good that we start investing in the youth, we start looking forward into the future. We draw now the talent from the younger guys. So from last year we've been having the junior league, under 11, under 14 national league that has been happening in Kenya. And also in the process we asked if the International RollBall Federation would allow us to just host the first Junior RollBall World Cup, because the juniors have been training in different countries, but they've never been having any organized form of competition that is international for that age category. And actually it was a big challenge for us, because even here in Kenya, the sport is not played in high schools. And you see that category that we are talking about, under 17, is high school age. So I think going into the tournament, for us, the first challenge we had was finding the players, because the age was 1st January 2008. But even from this group, if they tell you, some of them are 16, some are younger than that. So we had to pick players from the league, from the under 14 league, but also pick players who are good skaters and who were able to meet the criteria for RollBall, because RollBall basically is like handball on skates using a basketball. So you have to have people who know how to roller skate well.
Yes.
You have to have people who know how to play the ball well, who are able to play with the team. So for us, it's been a journey, because we started it in March. We were preparing the team from March. We would meet on weekends when they were out of school. Actually, the main challenge was people were in boarding school. Some were all the way from Tharaka-Nithi. Yes. Some are from Western Kenya. So we had people coming from different regions coming to train. And we are really thankful to the parents, because they were consistent in bringing them whenever we called them up. They started with trials. We had almost 60 players that wanted to be in the team, but now it had to be cut down to 12 for the ladies and 12 for the boys. So it was quite something. So, and we were able to access the indoor arena like a week to the championship. So
prepared well.
That's when we prepared for the championship.
Yes.
And we are glad with the result, because silver. It's silver for both teams.
That's an achievement.
And we are happy.
Yeah. And of course, let me bring in Chelsea. Chelsea, kuna mtu anakutazama sasa. Someone is watching you right now for the first time. Hawajaiona Chelsea akicheza, hata hawajaijua Chelsea ni nani. So how will you describe Chelsea? How will you describe yourself to someone mwenye akujui, so at least you can tell us your history to the point until you are selected by your team and to the point until you've competitively participated kwa hizi competitions?
So we started a lot of people, tulikuwa wengi. So tukaanza training, we started training on Saturdays.
Yes.
It was a challenge for me because my principal wanted me to go to school.
Yeah, which school? Sema tu shule, hata usiogope. Unajua principal atakuuliza mbona ukusema shule yake. Sema pia shule, usiogope. You can say your school, you can say the names of all those things, you are allowed to say that.
Mimi nasomea Gentiana.
Yes.
Ko Ngong.
Yes, good.
So my principal tried very much to make me go to school, but I decided to come for training. So I did not miss any training, and then I was chosen to the 12th, and I'm 13 years old, so I'm young.
When did you start training this RollBall? Tell us your sequence. Kidogo tuambie, unajua hizo kuteleza hizo vitu si mchezo. Wewe umeona kwa mitandao venye watu wakifanya tu kidogo, ameenda karibu amevunja miguu zake huko. When did you start doing that training for RollBall until now umefika pale? Because kuna mtu ana watch na anang'ang'ana na hii mzima kuskate tu peke yake.
I started skating when I was 5 years old. Then my passion for RollBall started 2 years ago. So my coach introduced me to this game and I was interested, so I tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Utatuambia jina ya coach baadaye pia. But let me also, Lindsay, tell us about your journey. Tuambie journey yako ilianzia wapi ya RollBall. Kitambo ukuwe na hamu ya RollBall, ulianzia wapi hii training until to the point whereby uliselectiwa ukajoin team?
I started playing RollBall when I started skating when I was 4 years old, and my coach Sacha later on introduced RollBall to me while I was still doing speed, and I found it enjoyable because I also play basketball in school, and from then I continued playing RollBall from last year and enjoying the leagues. I was happy that I made it to the team. And every day I tell myself I'm going to do better the next day. Yeah.
Well done, well done. I was also a basketballer in college. Tasha, how yourself also tuambie pia wewe ulianza wapi hamu ya kuskate, basketball, then RollBall. Tuambie tu history for the benefit wale mademu wanakuaga ajui, wanashangaa nitaanza game gani, nitafanya sport gani.
For me, I started skating when I was 2.5. I was doing speed skating, and at school, like 2 years ago, I started basketball. So it was an easy coordination because if you know how to coordinate on wheels, and the handwork can just come naturally. When we started the event, we were so many. Everyone was tensed on who they're going to pick, but there what mattered was your effort. There were a lot of runs, people came out, but as we still stayed there and went, yes.
Wayne, tuambie pia na wewe safari yako imekuwa vipi? Na kawe ndo wewe kwangu umechangamsha hii team. Jani yake ilikuwa wapi mpaka ukafika ukaeka of course kwa national team hivyo?
Mimi nilianza kuskate this year January.
Yes.
Nilikuwa napenda kuskate kwa mtaa. Nikaanza kuenda Kasarani kutrain huko.
Hii mtaa mbona unailenga? Unajua kuna wase mtaa wanasema, "Huyu msee nilimpatia skate yangu na hataki kusema nilimsaidia." I'm sure there's someone who will kuchangia pia kupatia skate nini. Kama ni mzazi unamtaja atasikia poa akiwatch.
Nilikuwa na trainer mtendo kwa Dandora. Nikaanza kwenda Kasarani. Nikapata national team ikitrain. Nikaenda kwa Mr. Karani. Nikamuuliza kama naweza join the team. Kaniambia yes, naweza join. The following day nikajoin, nikaanza kutrain. Kaingia kwa post, kona imekubaliana na mimi. Kama kwa position. Ikaendelea hivyo training, imekuwa poa. Lakini tumepitia. mpaka mali tumefika.
Yes.
Kacheza World Cup. Tulikuwa number 2 lakini iko sawa. Najua next time tutaenda juu.
Very true. Well done. Nitakuja of course baadaye pia each one of you mtatuambia nani wamechangia kwa life yenyu ya skating, mtuambie nani alikununulia viatu za skating wa kwanza na alikupatia opportunity ya kucheza wapi, itakuwa important to mention. But of course hata niulize Alexander, wewe pia tuambie safari yako ya hii ya RollBall ilianza vipi? Unaweza taja hiyo shule ulianzia? Yes. Unaweza taja chochote kile ambacho itakuwa muhimu kwa safari yako ya skating?
Mimi nilianzia kuskate nikiwa class 3. Nilikuwa na skate hapo Juja. After some time nikaingia GOtv, nikapatana na coach Sati akaniintroduce kwa RollBall. Nikaanza kucheza ligi ya RollBall. After some time kukakuwa na trials za national team, nikaingia, nikaselectiwa.
Ndio ukafika mpaka umeingia kwa mwanza kurub shoulders na wasewa majuu. Kabisa. Hassan, na wewe pia tuambie story yako. Tuambie story yako imeanza vipi, ilianzia wapi hadi saa hii mazee wewe ndio unabeba bendera ya Kenya.
Nilianza skating nikiwa class 6. Nilianza tu normal freestyle. Nikaanza kucheza hockey. Coach wa hockey sasa ndio akaniintroduce kwa RollBall. Nikacheza RollBall first league, tukashinda, tukaona naweza. Ndo nikijaribu nikitrain nikicheza magame, nikaambiwa kuna trials na coach. Akaniambia kuna trials na zaenda nijaribu. Mimi kuenda nikajituma yangu, nikaeka effort yangu.
Yes.
Watu walikuwa wengi, watu walingangana. Lakini sasa hapo ni effort yako ilikuwa inakusaidia. Training, unapiga training. Ni training kungangana mpaka tufikie hapo.
Yes. Well done. Coach, naona kweli kabisa umewa train on and off the pitch vizuri kabisa. Wanaweza jisemeza vizuri kabisa. But coach Joseph, changamoto ambazo umekumbana na hii squad ambazo either muli overcome ama kuna zile ambazo pia mnajaribu ku overcome, ni zipi of course going forward? Na pia unaweza tuelezea ile mashindano or the kind of competitions that you've also looking forward to going into this 2025 ama 2026.
So I think the main challenge ilikuwa it's the first time. It was the first World Cup. That international stage was something very new to these players because most of them have just been doing skating locally, but they have not been into the game totally for so long. So we are introducing the game to them, we are introducing the rules to them, but at the same time we had a bar set high. So they had to meet the standards that we've had. Like for me, I've played all the 6 World Cups. Yeah. So there's that standard that we're expecting them to meet. You are saying for you to be there, for you to be able to withstand and be able to come out as a top person, we had to take them through vigorous training. So the way you've had the ladies captain Tasha mentioning about the runs that they had to do,
yes,
because this game requires a lot of endurance. Yes. You are running, it's 15 minutes each half for the juniors and 5 minutes break. So every day you have to keep on just preparing the body to be able to push with the games. And you know you're on skates, so it's very fast. This game is about speed, about being able to have the strength to shoot and being able to play with the team. So there are many things happening at a go. So that preparation, I think, was the biggest challenge for us because you're taking them into something very big. It's a world championship, but also you know that they are fairly new to this concept of this sport. And some of them, they are very good at speed skating. They are very good at these different sports that they play in school. But when it comes to now RollBall, you're playing with the ball and you're required to move very fast with the ball, dribble, pass the ball to your teammates and score. I think it was a new concept for them, so we had to take some time, a lot of time with them. I remember there's even a week the Kasarani management allowed us to have the indoor arena for a week. And we just had to withdraw everybody. We told the institutions, the heads, that you have to release these learners because they don't know how to play indoor. We know in Kenya we play the league outdoors because we are not able to afford the indoor arena. So that was a challenge for us, I think, and I'm happy that they overcame it. You couldn't see that big difference. I think the only team that brought issues for us was India, because for them, they have the development program from the lowest level, under 11, all the way the RollBall is being played in schools because it started there. So I think they are the only team that gave us a challenge because they had better control on skates and they were more vast. They had the experience of like our seniors when playing the game. But I was really happy that they were able to nini. So going forward for me, the challenges that I've seen, I think we require actually that indoor space. We need somewhere where the team can just be accessing and going to train.
Yes.
And even if it's not the team, at least our local league, we access it. A few times we take the league there so that guys are used to the standard courts that they use in international competitions. I think it has been a challenge even in the senior category that we only get to access the standard facility that we use in competition just a few days to the competition. So if we could overcome that, maybe we find the conversation I hear from the other RollBallers is we want somewhere where we can call the RollBall court. It's somewhere for just RollBall. They are able to play there. They're able to train because you'll see like in India, all the streets, you'll go to local estates. You'll find standard courts there and they are training on very standard courts, which makes the difference when you come to play them later. And then for the experience also, I think for me, I would request the school's management, because I know there are different managements running these high school games, these primary games.
Yes.
I think they should consider just bringing in also these new sports like RollBall. RollBall are the world champions, the juniors now are second in the world. Yes. I think it's high time that we start embracing these sports that are doing well out here and are bringing in many youth. You can see now skating, the way that skating space is being embraced. Almost every school has a skating club. Almost every school is now trying to look at skating as not only an entrepreneur part, because they'll use it for bringing the cash to the institution, but also it's a good sport. It's an interesting sport. When you see guys skating and playing the ball, you really want to go and watch. Even today, we came here late because we were in the league, the junior league, and there were so many guys wanted to just see the game. We were at Thomas Park today. We are thankful to the institution for allowing us to be there. Some of us are still there actually, playing as we speak. And I think the more we embrace this sport into the school games, it will be very easy just to have that transition, that when we are going into international competitions, we know we have people who are already ready to just go and play and represent the nation. Now we were lucky, I would say we were lucky, because we found people with experience, people who were able to handle the skates very well, and people who have also played different sports that are related to RollBall. Yes. Okay.
I'm glad, of course, that's an experience for our juniors. Chelsea, you are at the indoor arena, of course. And what was your experience? What was your learning experience from this championship? What did you learn from the other teams? What did you learn from your other teammates? And of course, what did you pick that you'll use going forward? Like to learn to.
Indoors tunaweza sema kulikuwa slippery because hatukuwaingia, tulishinda tukitrainia outdoors. So tuliingia, tulianza kutrain, watu walikuwa naanguka. So we tried our best. Tulijaribu tukaweza kushika hiyo indoor. Tukacheza World Cup. The teams were friendly. Hakuna team yenye ilikuwa inapigana na ingine tiko zimeshindwa sijui nini. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, very well. Na Lindsay, wewe what did you learn from this international experience? Kumbuka ilikuwa ni international tournament. Sisi kama mnaelewa kitu tunasema, ilikuwa kama yani these are teams from other countries zimekuja kwenyu. I'm sure there are things mliona, things that you learned that of course you might want to use going forward as you train.
I want to say we were grateful for the opportunity.
Yes.
India was very difficult, but I'm sure for next World Cup we're coming to conquer. even if it won't happen in Kenya again, I'm welcome. I welcome you guys back to see us playing our leagues. It was not easy, but I want to say thank you to my coaches for helping us.
Yes.
And now we're ready to go for number 1. Yeah.
Very well. Captain, Hawi, tuambie yako pia experience yako ilikuwa vipi? Hawa walikusumbua hawa wachezaji wako ama how did you manage them? How was the whole experience for you? What did you learn from this particular event?
The event was good. We learned that there are also a lot of teams who have practiced equally according to us. Not only us, the way we had practiced, we did not even think about the others. But we thank the government for the 1 week they helped us to access the indoor court, because it helped us when we were playing. At least we had a taste of how the court was, because the court was, at first it was slippery, so we were not yet used to that court, because we used to use the tarmac, the hard road. Our team was prepared when we reached the India finals. We were grateful. The team was okay, but a little tension, because this was our first time playing, and the India girls, how they were playing, they had already played a couple of games, and their skills were equally higher than ours. They were equally elevated than ours. Ours, well, this one was our first, and the age gap between ours and theirs was a long range. But we thank our coaches and our parents for the support, and everyone, even the school managements.
Well done, well done. Wayne, tuambie bana. Pale kwa goal, uliona nini? Unajua ini ile opportunity pia najua ulikuwa unapiga shughuli kujua siku moja unaweza cheza, kama utacheza kwa club zetu za Kenya hapa, unaangalia majuu, si ndio? Kitu kama hiyo, at least uelevate, hata kama si majuu, but at least uelevate game yako ya RollBall. Wewe learn nini kwa event? What did you learn? What did you get out of it? Ni nini? Of course, unaangalianga, unakaga tu home hivi, ukifanya homework unasema hii kitu.
Game ilikuwa poa, lakini ilikuwa ngumu kiasi.
Game gani ilikusumbua sana? Nakumbuka nani alikutesa sana kwa hizo timu zingine?
Game ya India, hao ndo walinifunga. Game yao ilikuwa ngumu, lakini haikuwa ngumu sana. Walinifunga na shots zingine sikuwa natarajia.
Yes.
So, mimi ningependa kushukuru pia makocha.
Yes.
Walitutoa au tudo akatupeleka indo tukatrain huko hivyo tukazoea.
Yes.
Ningependa kuwashukuru makocha na wazazi.
Very well. Alexander, yourself, tuambie experience yako ya World Cup. Unajua uli experience, ulicheza, ukamaliza, mkakuwa number 2, but kuna vitu ambazo of course najua wewe pia ulipeleka home ukasema yenyewe tunaweza fanya hivi, ama hapa tulifanya vizuri, hapa tunaweza rekebisha hivi.
Game ilikuwa tu poa, lakini kuna hizi shots za Wahindi nilikuwa najaribu kutrain huko home. Juu walikuwa na separate shots mingi sana. Shot tu inapita huko na expect.
Ndio kitu una deal nayo, una rectify hiyo. Fantastic. Na Hassan, na wewe mwenyewe?
Mimi naweza sema ilikuwa tu fiti. Awase wao wako na game yao, sisi tuko na game yetu. Sasa ndio niliona pia wao kuna skills tunaweza chukua kutoka kwao, tuna train pia sisi tatusaidia. Juu kila mtu ako na game different. So hiyo game yao different ndio iliwasaidia sana.
Yes.
Si hatukuwa tuna expect hivyo. Sasa niliona hizo skills zao zingine tunaweza chukua tu train. Lakini kivyetu sisi tunasema tulikuwa tumejipanga, tumetrain yetu yenye tunaweza kungangana na wao.
Very well. Coach, najua ulikuwa umesema kuhusiana na of course equipment, ungependa sana at least kuwe na specific space ya indoor arena. Umesema wazazi pia wamechangia sana kwa hizi of course kwa hizi vitu, but of course kuna ule mzazi ambaye akona pengine mtoto ambaye anaweza fanya RollBall na angependa kujiunga na squad ya either the ladies team ama the boys team. Procedure ni gani, ama una select vipi, ama wanaenda wapi? Because kuna mtu ako very interested but they don't know how do they.
For RollBall, kwa wale wote wangependa kujoin, I think the best ni kuanza na pages zetu. Yeah, ukienda kama Instagram iko very active, Kenya RollBall Federation. Ukienda Facebook kuna Kenya RollBall Federation, TikTok kuna KRBF. And kuna pages mingi za RollBall internationally and locally zina post RollBall content throughout at our live games. So I think unaweza reach out to any page ya Kenya RollBall Federation, sema I'm interested to join, then unakuwa connected, because the only way that you are selected to the national team is by participating in the local league, local national league. So, and we have the national league from under 11, under 14, under 17 na seniors. So I think for us ni kujua kama maybe unatoka ukiuliza in the pages huwa unaambiwa, so utaulizwa which area, so maybe niseme mimi ni wa Umoja, then we connect you to a club that is in Umoja that is participating in the league. So inakuwa very easy like that, because me, like I have a club at home ile side za Murera, the juniors club under 11, under 14. There's a club that I help in Lavington, so huwa na connect wazazi. So nikiambiwa kuna skater mzuri sana anatoka huku, ama pale Aga Khan Walk Town pale Sundays, there are some of our players that have been built from there, like myself. Nilianzia pale Aga Khan Walk, nilikuwa na skate hapo, then I was just connected to a club from there. Then I was able to now play. Unaonekana, the more you are seen in the games, that's how the federation now just picks the best players who are called up for trials. Then wakiweza meet the criteria that is being looked for, the team of selection inachukua watu kwenda now to the next level. And ninaweza sema anybody can get into the game. It doesn't matter the experience. Saa zingine watu utishika. Ukisikia Tasha akikwambia I've skated from 4 years old. I remember when I started RollBall, I started it in 2010 December. I started from scratch. I had never skated in my life. I was in campus first year that time. So nilianza na wale teammates wangu wenye tulianza now, because walikuwa picked hapo, different people. Walikuwa nasema I've skated 17 years, 12 years. So ilikuwa inakaa ngumu. How do I make it to this team, to this national team? Because these guys have experience in skating. But I realized RollBall is not just about skating. The ball matters. So I joined handball to play handball with the mind that I want to make it to the RollBall national team. I've been cross-training actually. I play tennis at my free time. I play handball. I am a coach in basketball. So I've been trying all these things. I had to go to a basketball coach. Niwaambie, just show me how to dribble the ball. So once you get these basics, unajua kudribble ball, unajua kupass, unajua kushoot ball, and then you have a consistent training program. Utaingia tu. Kama ni mzazi, you want your child to get into RollBall, find a place where they can be trained. They can be training in a basketball club, but your mind is, this guy knows how to skate. I want him also to try out for RollBall. So they are playing basketball, they are playing handball, but they are also skating. You join them into a club that can skate. Then I'm happy, even the fact that we hosted the first Junior RollBall World Cup.
Yes.
There are many parents who are interested, even there on the ground. I was getting people just coming to me, coach, now my son, I want my son to join, I want my daughter to join. And I connected them to clubs. So I was telling them, you go and train at Kasarani, because at Kasarani there is a place there at Gate 4 where people train every weekend. Go to Aga Khan Walk, you connect them to people there. In Thika, there are places. Now you see every county now, there is a place where people skate consistently. So it's very easy for you to connect. Even today during the league, one of my players is playing for me, but he's in Chuka. So he just comes in the morning and anacheza, they go back. And it's very easy for us. So you can be connected anywhere in Kenya. That's what I would say. So if you have the interest, visit those pages. And the Kenya RollBall Federation, just search it on Google. Then tell the guys, I would want my child to join. How do I join? Then you are connected to the nearest club. The advantage is also universities are playing the game. So there are different institutions. So kama Alex anasema, he learned it because he saw seniors playing in GOtv. And when you see him play, actually he plays like those seniors. GOtv are the ones, the champions of the local league here. He plays like them because he's learned that aggression just from being in that environment. So I think we have the opportunity. The opportunity is open to anyone who's willing to join. Just get to know where the skating is happening around you, and you'll be able to get to be connected to a club.
Indeed.
And I'm happy that people are embracing it. Hata kwa league, tuko na Roots Academy from Nakuru. They were here early in the morning. They were the first team on the ground at 7, just coming to play the league. I think next weekend we'll be going to them at Nakuru. And so we are opening up the game to go to different counties. At least we have that national outlook.
Yes.
And I'm happy even the institutions themselves. The assistant captain for the girls, she's called Kendi. Kendi got a scholarship from her school in Meru because of RollBall. When they heard she had been selected, walimwambia, wewe sasa school fees, yo, RollBall ndio inakulipia school fees. So you see, when you have those willing institutions and the people leading these institutions buy into the idea that actually we can invest in this sport, even if it's not football, it's not athletics, it's not these common sports. We can still invest in this sport and have our youth engaged. They will be busy. I remember the day for Maandamano, this last Maandamano. These guys were training. They were preparing for the championship because it was during the championship. So you can see what it's keeping them from. The parents were not even worried. We were in a place, we were in a camp, and they were not worried that my son atakuwa sijui kwa streets akifanya nini. They knew these people are safe and they are doing something constructive.
Very true.
So I think it's time we just invest. We invest into these young people.
Yeah.
Let them do sports.
I will come to ask you later, just of course, as we'll be winding up later in like 5 minutes, about how you source for this equipment. Do this equipment, are they provided by the team? Ama ni aje? Ama ni wazazi wanachangia? But first, wacha niulize Chelsea. Chelsea, who inspires you? Or who inspires you to be in this sport? Is it your parents? Is it your coach? Is it yourself? Is it an athlete umeona kwa mtandao akifanya RollBall? Ama is it LeBron James mwenye atumii skaters anakimbia tu na nini? Who inspires you? And also, just the way coach has mentioned, what are some of the benefits of RollBall to you? Unaona at least imewasaidia, mko busy. So uko busy shule, uko busy leta RollBall, alafu unajua hujifanye na vitu mingi. So tuambie, of course, who inspires you. You can also thank those people who've been instrumental and assisted you in your RollBall life, and of course the lessons and how it has benefited you. Najua nimeuliza maswali mingi sana, but unaweza jibu yote.
So I would like to first start by thanking my principal, Mr. Josek, because he was able to make me come here. He was not restricting me. And I want to thank my church, CEA St. Andrews, for their support and prayers for me. My family, my dad and my mom. The person who inspired me was my coach. Yeah, she used to say, you're not doing your best, try more. So I did my best and I got into this national team.
Well done, well done. I'm glad you've mentioned them. Lindsay, yourself?
The person who inspires me is my coach, Coach Satya. Back then she found me doing speed skating, and I really enjoyed doing speed. So when she removed me from speed so I can try RollBall, I didn't feel comfortable at first, but once I got the hang of it, it was like a passion for me. She also took me to leagues with my school, St. Bakita, and we normally went for leagues to play versus my other teams. Yes. And my parents, first of all, did not like the way I missed school, but they later on got comfortable seeing how far it's taking me. RollBall also benefits me by making me fit, so I can play my other sports without any problems. Yeah.
Well done, well done. Captain?
Me, personally, I would thank my parents, my coach, and my principal, Rhoda Ogaro, because if she wouldn't have been giving me the permission to go for the trainings, I wouldn't have gotten the hang of it. Personally, RollBall, I didn't start it long ago. I just started it a few months ago, but I got the hang of it, and I'm very grateful to even be the captain of the girls' team. At first, it was shocking because some others had experience for like 6 years, and I'm having experience for months. So it was a little bit frightening, but it was okay. With me, I was used to speed skating. Then when I joined high school is when I started playing basketball. So I didn't even know anything about RollBall, but I came and found different coaches and they helped me until where we have gotten. They were not picky on one person. If it was the right thing, you should be doing the right thing at the right time. They were strict but in a good way, because if ukilegeza mtu sana, hawataweza kufuata kitu kunasema.
Kweli.
So I thank them for their hard work, the effort they have put to all of us, because even if it was not for them, we could have not accessed the indoor arena, and we could have not even gotten used to that part.
Okay.
Yes.
Well done. Wayne, who inspires you? Yeah? And of course, how hii RollBall imekusaidiaje kimaisha kama kijana? Nasikia kocha amesema angalau au kupatikana ati sijui unafanya nini siku gani?
Mimi kwanza ningependa kumshukuru coach wangu, coach Dante. Coach Dante ndo alinichukua Kasarani nikitrain huko. Alikuwa ananisukuma kutrain kwa RollBall team. Yeye ndo alikuwa ananilipia lunch nikitoka home, nikikuja yeye ananilipia lunch, nakula narudi kutrain. Ningependa kumshukuru yeye na pia na mzazi. Mzazi alikuwa anaenda ananiombea ruhusa shule.
Yes.
Na kuja kutrain. Yeah.
Well done. Alexander, kina nani wamechangia kwa hii life yako ya RollBall ungependa kuwashukuru?
Naweza penda kushukuru coach Satya. Junior alinipata nikiwatch game hapo GOtv. Akaniuliza kana najua kuskate, akaniingiza kwa ground. Nikacheza na seniors. Ndo nikachaguliwa national team. Na naweza penda kushukuru my parents na my class teacher, Madam Anastasia.
Very well. Good job, Madam Anastasia. Angalau bonga points chubui ndani. Hassan, wewe mwenye nani amechangia sana kwa life yako? Who inspires you? Who do you look up to? Of course kwa hii mambo yetu ya RollBall.
Mimi ningependa kushukuru kwanza my mom. Amenisupport, amekuwa hapo na mimi. Amekuwa akinipea moral. Ile unapata umechoka unasema uendi leo. Nakwambia tu unaweza.
Yes.
Amenisupport, amenishikilia kutoka nianze financially. Pia ningependa kushukuru coach Mary.
Yes.
Yeye ndiye aliniintroduce kwa sport. Hata kama nikianza pia my dad kidogo hakuwa anaona
umuhimu wake.
Lakini sasa alikuja kuelewa the sport.
Yes.
Pia kanishikilia.
Okay. Well done. Coach, tukimalizia nani wamechangia? Of course najua kuna wale makocha wako wasaidizi wengine. And of course najua hatungeweza kuwaleta wote, but ingekuwa fiti pia ukawa, if possible, if they could be acknowledged, who are they, who they do, and how much the federation has also contributed to this, and also how much the government has also contributed. Nitakupatia tu dakika 2.5.
Sawa.
Yes.
Nashukuru coaches tulikuwa 4.
Yes.
Kulikuwa na coach Steve Deritu ni wa Ruaraka Academy, wana train huko.
Yes.
Coach mzuri sana.
Yes.
Fitness yende aliwakimbiza kabisa.
Yes.
Kulikuwa na coach Mary ndiye alikuwa wa girls. So Steve alikuwa the assistant coach wa girls. Coach Mary alikuwa the head coach wa girls. Na kulikuwa na coach Monica, very tough one, anaitwa Monica Mutunga.
Yes.
Alikuwa the assistant coach wa boys. Na then mimi nilikuwa the head coach wa boys, Joseph Aluhala.
Yes.
Then I think your team tuliwork sana. I think we gave ourselves hadi ile time tona iliisha tulikuwa tunakaa tumechoka kuliko wa boys. Ungedhani tulikuwa tunapiga tizi sana, lakini na wa big up tu kwa hiyo kazi wamekuwa wakifanya, because ni kazi ya wajaanza leo. Tumekuwa tukiona kuna watoto wengi sana wamepitia mikono yao, coaches, na tumeona wakikuwa watu, at least vile wanacheza RollBall, vile wana perform hata kwa sports zingine shuleni, you can attribute useme huyu coach kuna kazi anafanya. So then nashukuru federation for entrusting us with that job, because sisi hatukuwa tuna act just because we were there. We were selected by the federation to be there, and I'm happy they facilitated training balls, zile vitu zilihitajika zote for that training to take place, your communication na government na Kasarani na the different stakeholders that played a part. Then tunashukuru ministry pia pakubwa. They did this thing differently. I've played the Seniors World Cup. I've played all the 6 World Cups. I'm the longest playing rollballer. So nimeona the ups and downs of the games. Nimekuwa time yenye team tunakwama hadi tunalala airport. Kuna time hata nimeachwa team imeenda. Mimi ndio captain na nimeachwa, niko pale airport na ngoja visa itoke ndio niende. So nashukuru sana government that they treated this junior team with the highest status, as in hii team ilikuwa inakaa kwa hoteli, tulicamp a week before the tournament kwa hoteli kutrain just for the championship. Walikuwa wanaenda na police escort every day to training every time. Hiyo intelligence ya security ilikuwa juu sana. Anytime anything ina happen kwa barabara nini, hawa watu walilishwa vizuri. Sidhani kuna mtu yote atacomplain. Hata tukao tunaongea tukikam ati tuna miss ile food yenye tulikuwa tunadishi tukingoja tournament. Then ministry waliwakit, tukiona tuko smart hivi kama team. Hii ni kiting ya ministry, walihakikisha venue ilikuwa booked on time. Way back walikuwa prepare the venue and just accepting the right to host. Because there are many sports in Kenya wao wanalia hiyo hosting right ya kukubaliwa kuhost sport Kenya. So for the fact that the ministry recognizes that the achievements of rollball are deserving support and they are accepting to support rollball as a sport, yes, we are really grateful. We are really grateful to the Ministry of Sports for all they've done. Sisi tunasema wabarikiwe sana. Yes. And let them keep on supporting this youth. I think this will be the way to just ensure that we are moving as a country in the right direction. Sport in Kenya, I have seen any sport in Kenya, young athletes take it seriously. So if we give them the support, we will keep out of a lot of trouble. We will have guys invest. This is a multi-billion industry. You can see people, we want to see more of these young guys being paid to play, being paid. These guys, if you ask them, they are willing actually to do rollball for life. Wengine wakaanza coach, tunaweza kosa kurudi shule tukue tu tukifanya rollball kama sport.
Yes, but msome.
Sorry, tulikuwa tunawaambia the system, you have to go through the system. Yes. That is it. Yes. But now let us create those opportunities even for the sponsors out there. Yep. Companies that are willing to invest in sport. Try rollball, because here you have the people who are willing to come and watch. Viewership sidhani tuko na less than 100 in a match day. Yeah. So people can come in as brands and come and just do their marketing as rollball. These guys are very good on skates. Okay. So you can use them as your brand ambassadors out there and help them to grow their sport, because also it's a very expensive sport. Vile ulikuwa unaniuliza, they get the skates themselves. It's like 6,000 skates. Yeah. Skates ni like 6K, guards ni like 4,500 we'd say. Okay, the set. Yeah. So unaona ni sport yenye kabla uicheze yenyewe kuna ka 10K kameanguka hapo. So I think we need a lot of support. We are grateful that the parents supported them and the coaches, they supported them until that place where the government came in and bought skates and all these things just before the competition. Yes. But we would want more partnership out there. So, but we are happy. We are doing it. We have a passion for this sport. Yes. We will continue doing it.
Tafadhali. Well done, Coach Joseph, of course, and together with the other coaches and the technical team and the federation for actually making this particular championship a success and giving our young ones, our boys and girls, an opportunity really to express their talent. Some of us, we didn't have this opportunity, but we are happy to see our brothers, younger brothers and sisters, of course, getting that particular opportunity to play and showcase their talent. And the government and the Lenivo, parents, thank you very much for really allowing your boys and girls really to play a sport. At least now they no longer go to the streets. They basically just go to the streets to skate and learn the game. Coach, asante sana. Usiwalao ende kwa street tena. Wacha wakae hapo kwa hiyo indo. Serikali muweke kwa indo. Juu mkiweka nje shauri yako. Mnajua kitu watakuwa nafanya. But of course, well done to the team for really putting Kenya on the map, especially in the Junior World Championship that was held here. Chelsea, Lindsay, Howie, Wayne, Alexander, Hassan, Joseph, and of course, Mulitaja assistant captain Kendi, and the rest, of course, who were not able to be on this particular show. Najua wana watch somewhere. Tunawashukuru sana for allowing these bright minds. Please parents, waende training na wasome. si tunasoma. Msikose kusoma tafadhali. It's very important. As much as you're training, please, education also comes first. So thank you very much, and endeleeni ku do what you do best. We as TV and Radio 47, we shall be able, of course, to highlight your skills. So mkionekana kule, pia sisi tunakuja tunawamulika, na hivyo ndo mnashine. Sindio? Asante sana, coach. We are taking a very short break. But of course, Sports Extravaganza continues. We have more lined up for you. Remember, we have a question of the day. And the question of the day, I would have also asked my panel today about the question of the day, but I'm assuming in the middle of the night at 11 they're sleeping and doing homework because they cannot answer this question because these games are played at night. So we're asking which team will win the FIFA Club World Cup and why. Remember, of course, TV 47, Sporty TV and Radio 47 are showing these games live tonight until the final. So we're asking you which team will win the FIFA Club World Cup and why. All our lines and avenues to communicate to us are open, including calling us in live. So it's taking a very short break. We'll be back with more.